35 years. Find out their services, specials, and coupons by clicking their icon on TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome into the WTIM Morning Show, our final segment of the morning, and thanks so much to our live stream sponsors, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better at Landmark. We do have something to look at on the live stream today. We have Sugar the kitten in studio with us, along with Dewana Kelmel, director at the Christian County Animal Shelter, and Samantha Abbott, an employee at that animal shelter. Thank you all for being here with me today.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, absolutely. And Sugar is being she's behaving very well right now. Looking a little tired right now, but once again, how have things been over at the Christian County Animal Shelter? Just generally, how the summer months go?
Very busy.
Very busy. Okay.
Very full. We have 21 cages, and I think roughly we have 28 dogs right now.
So that's the message of this morning show right here: adoption. You're trying to get as many of these animals into new families as possible here.
Yes, they need homes.
And I stay tuned to the Christian County Animal Shelter Facebook as much as I can there, because I do like to see all the new entries you guys do have. But at what point are we at a point where we're feeling very full over at the Christian County Animal Shelter?
Yes.
Okay. So what does we start to get adoption? What's the main bottleneck right now for people, do you think, that are just having them avoid adopting animals?
I think the economy's hurting people right now. It's not cheap having an animal. Vet care, food, it adds up. So, and then I think some of it is finding a place that they can rent that allow them to have an animal.
Yeah, another very logistical factor right there that I wasn't quite thinking about too much, but that'll totally negate having an animal and maybe even having to part with your animal right there. So, will you still take animals right now if a family did need to get rid of their animal?
We can't take them if their owner surrenders right now, but we can take their pictures and their information and put them on our page and see if we can reach out and help them rehome their animals.
That's a very nice thing. And where can people go? Website, Facebook? Can you name off your names there?
Our Facebook page is Christian County, Taylorville, Illinois. Make sure you put Taylorville, or otherwise you'll get Kentucky or Missouri, because we get calls from them all the time. And then you can go under ChristianCountyIL.com and bring up their animal shelter.
Sure.
And it will have our animals on there.
Sure.
So
cool. The animals that we currently have, how do you get them to the shelter?
They come in. Most of them come in as strays. People, can't take care of the dog and dump it, or people find dogs and bring them into us.
Or we go out. We've had to go out and pick up stray dogs that someone dumped.
It surprises me that it's mostly strays. I figured it would be families surrendering their animals, because you do see your populations of cats and dogs out there. I wonder which ones do get called in and which ones you're able to actually get. Samantha, did you have more to say on that?
Just basically, since we're full, we can't take any owner surrender, which is sad too, but no, that's it.
Absolutely there. So totally go out to the Christian County Animal Shelter if you are in the market for an animal right now. Just cats and dogs we're dealing with over there?
Yes.
Okay. Have you gotten calls for other animals as of late?
Well, we do. We've had people with snakes and birds and rabbits and stuff they want to give us, but raccoons, bats. But we don't do those. Sorry, we don't have a program for those.
Right. It surprises me that these very wild animals right there, and very classic wild animal. Who's keeping a raccoon for a household pet?
It happens.
It happens.
Possums, and we've had a lot of calls.
Yeah, so
it's kind
of off the wall.
Yeah, it happens.
I'd be afraid.
Awesome.
We have gone and helped a deer get out of a pond.
Yeah, in the golf course, we helped a little baby deer off the golf course once.
Yeah,
my goodness.
So
it was
we have some good times.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you guys have to be jacks of all trades here with this kind of stuff. We got to be ready to respond to any call right there. Dewana, 6 years with the Christian County Animal Shelter. Is that correct?
Yes. Yep.
Talk to me about your beginning days. Was it always filled up? Have you always had this issue of just adoption and trying to get more animals
It's just
adopted?
getting more lately. When I first started, we probably at the most had 15 dogs.
Wow.
And probably a lot of cats. So we've always had a lot of cats, because kittens multiply real fast.
Yeah.
So, so I don't know. A lot of people are dumping their animals now, and it's really sad.
Yeah. Is there any other route? Is there another safe route other than the Christian County Animal Shelter than dropping your animal somewhere?
Calling family members, posting it on Facebook, maybe reaching out to people asking for help with rehoming it. Yeah, that's what I would suggest.
Those are really great options right there.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah. Yep, it's better than just leaving it somewhere in the heat, and it's sad, but it happens.
Yeah, you don't want to see a kitten like Sugar out there on a day like
Oh,
today.
no.
Can we talk about Sugar a little bit? Where'd she come from?
Sugar was born at our facility.
Cool.
She came in with her mommy, and she has 3 other siblings.
Yeah.
Cats multiply, like you said.
Yes, they
That's
do.
something you guys
After
deal
5
with.
to 6 months, they start multiplying.
My
So get your animals spayed, neutered.
Yeah, well,
That's a big thing.
That too.
another good
Mhm.
message for household animals out there.
Yes.
How often are you dealing with that when picking up strays? They often coming in with
lot. We had puppies that were abandoned, and they had the cord still attached to them.
goodness.
So we have 2 of them left for adoption, and they're going to be big dogs.
Okay.
But they were bottle fed from all this time. So one of our employees did that. Bless her heart. I don't know how she did that with 5 of them, but she did.
Wow.
So yeah, and there's a lot to all animals. So
Absolutely. Can we get into that process of coming into the Christian County Animal Shelter, finding the one you like, and just the procedure it takes to walk home with that animal?
Okay. So you're going to come in and meet or see all the dogs and pick out which one you think you like. And then we'll do a meet and greet with it. And then if you have another dog at home, you have to bring yours in on a separate occasion so that we know that your dog will get along with the one at the shelter and you won't get at home and have issues, And then your children too. If you have kids, you need to bring them in and everything. And then you can adopt if it all works out.
fill an application.
Well, yeah, you have to fill out an application. And yeah, it's after that it's good to go, and pay.
Of course.
Yeah.
All the
It's
fun stuff.
$120. It's $125 to adopt a dog, which includes it being fixed, shipped, and up to date on shots. So it's actually a really good deal. And cats are $40, which includes the same thing. So they can't leave the shelter unless if they're fixed, because we have this, epidemic
State
going
laws.
on right now.
Yeah.
And
Never purchased an animal before, but that price sounds perfect to me. With
It
and
is.
their shots and
Yeah.
spayed
it's
and neutered.
really
It's
good
all
deal.
Really,
It really is. And we get all kinds of dogs at the shelter. Like people want purebred dogs or little bitty dogs. We have so many good dogs at the shelter right now that are available for adoption that, I wish I could take them all home.
beautiful animals all over that
They
side
are.
right there.
They're wonderful.
It warms my heart to see them out there and being cared for, but it also breaks my heart that they're not being scooped up like that.
It's tough.
Where are people getting their animals from these days? If not from these animal shelters, I know rescue. We always push rescue, but what is the other option there?
I think a lot of people are doing the breeding.
Okay.
And it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
We have had a breeder from a different county dump her dogs in our county
Because she couldn't get rid of them.
because she couldn't get rid of them. I think the market's kind of going down, but in doing that,
You're okay.
because you heard that we had a nice place.
Yeah,
So,
that's what she said.
Yeah.
Which we
so
do.
we do have a
Yes,
nice place,
absolutely.
but that's the wrong reason,
Sure.
So
Sure.
there are fines for people dumping their animals. So
Can you talk to me at all about the facility? Have you guys had any updates in the past year? Anything making your jobs easier?
we just received new cat cages
Nice.
from the group Friends of Christian County, which they just dissolved their group.
Okay.
And these cages are awesome. They're like suites.
Wow.
So you can shut off the side and put the cat on one side, and you can clean the other side.
Oh.
And this does help because a lot of us have had issues of being scratched badly from cats. And now this is going to help protect us and the cats.
Wow.
So, yeah. And they're not cheap. They were like $25,000 for 4 units, but they're double stacked. So you get 8.
My goodness.
They're the
So-
Cadillacs.
Yeah, we call them the Cadillacs. That's what we called it.
The first thing I was thinking, I thought it was going to be like an apartment for cats, because I heard
Kinda.
of different things, but it's mainly for cleaning. It
Yeah.
makes it
Right.
easier.
Well,
on
they
you.
get a shelf in there. They have a lot more
Lot
room.
more
They were
room.
in a small area before. real small.
You
But
did the
now,
Cadillacs.
yeah, we got the Cadillacs. So that's what we call them.
They love it.
Whoops.
Well, we're happy to hear our animals here in Christian County are being cared for right here. Before we take our little break, one more time, Facebook website people can go to see all these beautiful animals.
Christian County Animal Control on Facebook, and we try to keep it updated daily. You can go to our Adoptable Dogs and Adoptable Cats album and see everything we have.
Perfect. All righty. And we have Sugar, the kitten, in
Yes.
studio with us now.
That needs a home.
She's been doing very
Yes.
well. Sugar does need a home. Dewana Kelmel, director. We're at the Christian County Animal Control Shelter, and Samantha Abbott, she's an employee over there as well. Much more to talk about with them when we come back. And thanks so much to our live stream sponsors, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark. We'll be right back here on our WTIM morning show.
Your information station, WTIM.
Let's check the markets now on the RFD Radio Network. I'm Jim Taylor. Corn higher, beans higher, wheat trading slightly lower. September corn up 373.5. December corn 395 up 2.5. March corn 413.5 up 2.5. September beans up 7 1/4, 946. November beans up 7 1/2, 964.5. January beans 983 1/4 up 7 1/4. September wheat 527 3/4 down 2 1/4. December wheat down 1 1/4, 551 1/4. September bean meal 308.40, that's up $5. September bean oil 39.51 down 44 cents. Livestock market, August feeders 243.55 up 77 cents. August live cattle unchanged 182.80. October lean hog 75.25 up 17 cents. Energy market, September crude oil 76.11 down 54 cents. Jim Taylor, RFD Radio Network.
Here's Cousin Bill from Illinois Paving.
Are you tired of grass in your driveway? Are you tired of buying rock every year, man? Are you tired of the grass and the cracks and the potholes? Or maybe you just need a better solution for your farm road or a large driveway in the country. Something cleaner, something neater. Illinois Paving has many solutions for many budgets. So call the crew today at Illinois Paving. We can help.
The Christian County YMCA is on the verge of something monumental. This is Bruce Blanchard, Executive Director at the YMCA. Our capital campaign is nearing its goal of $1,465,000, but we need your help to cross the finish line. Thanks for your support. We've made incredible progress so far. Our Wellness Center now features a brand new floor and cutting-edge equipment, and major upgrades are coming soon to our Aquatic Center and Athletic Center. Together, we can make a difference. Donate today at the Christian County YMCA.
Hi, this is Leah Steckemeyer with People's Bank and Trust, and I'm here to share information about our Save by Spending programs. Save by Spending Roundup, where we round up your debit card purchases to the next dollar and put that change in your savings account. Also, our Save by Spending Rewards program. You can earn cash back on all qualifying signature-based debit card purchases. Call 888-PBT-1954 and learn more about our Save by Spending programs. At People's Bank and Trust, we put you and your savings first. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
If you're 40 and over, you'll recognize these artists by their first names. Frank, Dean, Sammy, Andy, Nat, Diana, Michael. Well, here's the big news. You can now hear Central Illinois' largest music library with over 3,500 songs on air and online at 965thechill.com. Tune in on the FM dial in Christian County and on your computer or smartphone. Hear these great artists and many more 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on 965thechill.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
This is the WTIM morning show. In our final segment, we've been speaking with the Christian County Animal Shelter Animal Control with Dewana Kelmel, director of it, and Samantha Abbott. She's an employee. Thanks so much to our live stream sponsors, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark. Also, Sugar, the kitten in studio, behaving very well for us. Kind of jumping into a different conversation here when we're talking animal control in Christian County. Microchipping and some of the events that need to happen when you do get a new animal. Where do you guys stand with microchipping?
We love microchipping because if an animal comes into us as a stray, someone found it, the first thing we do is check to see if it has a microchip. If it does, we can find the owner and get it back reunited. So we really stress, get your animals microchipped. It's not that much. You can go to any vet and have it done.
It's
So,
not painful. It's
Nope.
quick, and it's just a permanent ID for the dog.
Yeah.
So that
because a lot of leashes come
the
off.
cat. Oh yeah.
Can you microchip
Collars.
kittens?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep,
Perfect.
they all get microchipped before they leave our spot.
Wow. Okay. I was wondering, can even Sugar at her young age
Yep.
be
Yeah.
microchip
Yep.
Sugar? Yeah, I would be more willing to. I'd be willing to do microchip either, but cats will get away from you quick,
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
quicker than dogs.
Yep.
That'd be a
Right out
great
the
thing.
door, and
Yeah.
Are there apps to pair with microchips yet to track location wise?
those are GPS
Okay.
ones, and they do have those out there. You can buy those off the internet. And yeah, a lady called us from Pano one day and said, "You have my dog. It's on its way there. I see it." I'm like, "How do you see it coming here? I don't even see it."
tracking it.
But
on
she goes,
the-
"I have a
wow.
GPS on it." And sure enough, a lady found it and was bringing it to us, and she was following behind them.
That's
So-
a really great resource to have.
Yes, it's awesome.
Yeah, so absolutely. So knowing where you guys stand with it, and it's
Yeah.
a great thing for the public to kind of adhere to as well. And
Yes.
if you both are saying that, I think it'd be a good thing there. Are the animals at the Christian County Animal Shelter, are they all microchipped or not?
Yes, they will be.
Great.
Mhm.
Okay, and that goes in with that $125
Yep.
fee
Yes.
to adopt your animal right there.
Yes.
It's all really great. Let's talk a little bit more about that process of getting your animal. How important really is bringing in your dog that you currently have and introducing it, making sure they can be friends. Are there signs that you see immediately where it kind of makes you nervous? Or what
Oh
do you look
yeah.
for?
Yeah, it's a huge deal making sure that they get along, because you don't want to get the new dog home with your dog, have an issue, and then you're going to have to bring the dog back to the shelter, which is super traumatizing to
Yeah.
the dog. But yeah, if the signs would be like, their hair standing up, and we have them both on leashes, and it's all monitored and everything really well, so nothing happens. But growling, you can just tell when you see the dogs if it's going to go good or not.
Sure.
And then if it goes good, they're just playing and having lots of fun. And then, they get to go home.
Sure, that's that step. You kind of hold your breath for a little bit right there.
Oh yeah.
It is.
How about children? How young or old would you recommend that?
All ages.
All
Yeah.
ages.
Because a lot of young children want to go up and get in the face of an animal, and we tell them no, and parents have to learn that too.
Yeah, be careful, especially. You talk to me just a little bit about the places and the trauma that some of these animals might have come from. Getting all up in a dog's face, rubbing at ears is definitely something we like to do, but you can get nipped doing that.
Right.
Some of the dogs come in with just a little bit of bad habits that you might have to.
Right.
might have to
And
train.
we don't even know what they've gone
Sure.
through. If
Some
they
of
could
it-
tell us, it'd be great. But
I don't know. Some of it we probably wouldn't want to know. Some
Probably
of them
not.
have been, neglected and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is scary too.
Yes.
Because, like you say, then it could possibly nip at someone being afraid. But most of them come around.
Yeah. But once the animals are in the Christian County Animal Shelter, they are treated like kings and queens. You guys really keep these animals happy and healthy. Talk to me about some of the ways the community has helped make that flourish. I know you both work your hardest every single day, but you guys get some good community donations.
we
sometimes.
do. We have so many people in our community that bring in food, blankets. We use blankets a lot, and treats, cat
Toys.
litter, toys. There's just different groups. There's like a club out by the water. They do a thing every year and they'll donate. And then there's some ladies that do card games and they come. Timmy Turs even every so often brings us things.
Dairy Queen
Dairy
donated
Queen.
Hope cups for all the
Yeah.
dogs.
Yeah.
They love that.
Pop cups, and we're getting a Starbucks. Don't they do a little puppuccino or
Ooh,
something? You ever heard of
there
a
we go.
puppuccino?
Oh,
No.
no.
I don't
We
know
haven't
how I know
had
about that.
Come on,
that.
Starbucks, come through for us.
All right.
Maybe some more
Yeah.
opportunity there.
Yeah.
But I love hearing about all the donations from these groups right there because you can't do
And
everything.
even individuals,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of people that if someone's passed away in their family, they'll have donations come out to us.
Wow.
And it's just really heartwarming.
Mm-hmm.
It really is.
Christian County Animal Shelter in need of anything right now. If there was a person hearing this right now that would love to donate anything on the top of your mind that is always a need, toys, food, anything like that.
Food and cat litter right now are big things. And you'd be surprised how much laundry we do. We have 2 washers and 2 dryers going in all the time.
Oh, I'm sure there's plenty of things to
Yeah.
clean out there when you get the
Yes.
blankets and the kennels
Yes.
and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
So perfect. We are in our last minute now. One more time with website, phone number, anything else you'd like for the people to know?
Our hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. Saturdays, we are there from 9 to 12.
Awesome.
To view our animals, it's in the afternoons from 1 to 4.
Awesome. Duana, Samantha, thank you guys both so much
Thanks
for being
for
here.
having us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Duana Kelmo's the
Say bye,
director.
sugar.
Bye, Sugar and Sugar. Thank you.
Sugar.
She did
Sugar
so great
says thank
in
you.
studio. Duana Kelmo, director of Christian County Animal Shelter, and Samantha Abbott, an employee over there. This has been the WTIM Morning Show.
The Big 870 WTIM Assumption Taylorville, 96.1 W241 CF Taylorville, 107.5 W298 CD Shelbyville, 107.9 W300 EH Payne and Nokomis.
I'm Rich Thomas,